Hey, it's Mike from Guitar World and Music Radar, and we're here with Blackstar. Steve is going to tell us all about the Sonnet, which is a relatively new foray into really serious acoustic amplification.
Yeah,
you guys.
for sure. How are you, Mike?
Yeah, very well, thanks, Steve. How are you?
Good. Happy New Year.
Yeah, and you.
So this is a new venture into the acoustic world properly.
Yeah.
We've got two models in the range of the Sonnets. There's a 60 watt combo and a 120 watt combo. Both have kind of similar feature sets. The 120's just got a little bit more going on, but there's some really unique features. We've been very, very fortunate to work on this project with John Gomm, who's an amazing guitar player.
Yeah.
He's been heavily involved, as you can see from all the promo. But yeah, so this is your typical sort of 60 watt acoustic amp, but it's got some cool things going on. There's two channels on here, one dedicated for guitar, one for vocal or guitar or another instrument. There's two types of reverb on here, but what's cool is you've got an overall reverb time, so you can adjust the decay, but you have an overall control of the level of the reverb for each channel.
Okay.
So if you want to, there's a hall reverb, which is a bit more natural. You could have maybe more on the vocal and less on the guitar, maybe. Or you can have a plate reverb, which is a huge shimmering decay, and you might have a ton of that, but with less level, so it's not swallowing your tone. So it's really, the Sonnet is all about your sound just louder. It's very natural sounding.
Yeah, it kind of covers all the acoustic bases, really, all the different styles like percussive and
You've got it,
strumming.
yeah. Because there's a lot of acoustic amps out there that are amazing, but they sort of hit a brick wall at some points for certain players. So this is about giving people, like everything with Blackstar, as many tools as possible.
Don't say the sound in your head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the ethos of the brand. Also on here, we've got some other cool stuff. We've got two little dials that you can dial in the high-pass filter where it cuts and where it boosts. So a lot of acoustic amps have a high-pass filter in there, but it's fixed. So with this, if you crank it all the way up, it's kind of like your normal acoustic amp, but if you dial it back, the body resonance gets warmer, bigger, thicker, more low end.
Nice.
So especially if you're like this guy, when you're using it percussively, you can really get that kick drum to thump. So the low end out of this is crazy good. There was also a brilliance control, so if you're a player that likes that sparkle at the top end, fingerstyle maybe, you can dial that into your tastes. They're equipped with USB for direct recording. That'll take two signals out if you want, wet or dry. There's a DI out. There's also a foot switch, which is optional, which will give you a channel mute, so if you're swapping guitars mid-set. And there's also a reverb mute as well, so if you're talking to the audience. Yeah. It doesn't end there. There's Bluetooth as well, so you can wirelessly stream. So if you're the kind of player that does like cafes or small bars, you could maybe have some background music mid-set. That's what I'd use it for. Yeah. There's also underneath, we've got like a bolt which is around about 3 to 4 inches, which is inside the unit, that you can undo and use as a tilt-back monitor. So you could actually use it in front of you as well if you wish, as a monitor as well. Or otherwise, you can take that out and attach an optional top-out adapter, which will fix to a speaker pole.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I think we need to hear it, Steve.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.